I swear, every time I swap into this scene, my jar just randomly decides to explode because it just resets itself. Good evening, lunatics. Hope you're doing well on this fine Friday evening. Good to see y'all, all 0 of you. Welcome back to Zenless Zone 0. Alright, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff we gotta catch up on. I still have like 2 different events I still have to run through. Oh god, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stream. You know what? I might just stream this. I don't know. Let me see. No, there's like 2 more days of this. I guess I'll figure out something I can do for the next time. But yeah, we're mostly going to be tackling this event here. I guess, you know, we could also do the battle trial next time. Sorry, I'm just like talking out loud because I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do for the next Zenless stream, because like I think we're like 2 weeks away from the next big patch for Zenless, which is going to be the overall finale of season 2 of Zenless Zone 0, because we're about to hit the big 3.0 patch fairly soon. None of that. Let me hurry complain about the viewer count. It is what it is, Zach, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like, I think during next... Yeah, I'll be so real. I know what the adventure footage freeze frame event is all about. It's basically that puzzle event where you're just moving, creating brand new pictures for the event. And I love this event because there's always like so many goofy little pictures that you can feature. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot you can do during it. So I might just combine that with the battle trial in the tower. Haven't done that in a while. I wonder if they got any new music since the last time I went in there. The music in there is so freaking good, honestly. But yeah, this time around, we're going to be tackling this older event, though. But before we do that, though, I still have 10 searches to do because, man, if there's one thing I kind of hate about the pools and the bamboo pools in this game, is the fact that you actually need to pull like 3 of these suckers. How did Miyabi get such a godlike costume? I know! I'll talk about that in a moment, but this morning was actually the 2.8 patch preview live stream where they were going over what 2.8 is going to be about, and they showcased that there's going to be a brand new costume for our girl Miyabi, which I am so excited for. The costume looks so freaking good. Like, I just love how it's a very traditional-esque Japanese outfit, because it's like a black and white, like I was about to say a Sunday dress, but that's not really right. I guess it'd be the equivalent of a Sunday dress from Japan. That probably would be more accurate if I were to describe it as that. But yeah, I cannot wait to see Miyabi in it. It's going to look so freaking cute. I am so excited. You know, at this point, I think that means every Void Hunter adjacent character has an alternate costume, because Miyabi's finally going to get one. Obviously Shungus already has one with her actual Sunday dress alternate skin, and then there's Yishren's, hey, I'm going out to the casino and everyone's going to see my ass.
What brings you here this time?
But yeah, like, you know, they also kind of dropped massive story spoilers for 2.8. They kind of revealed Remiel's real name, and I am a little annoyed that they did. I kind of probably would have guessed what her real name was based off of like her appearance. I just didn't think that they would actually reveal it in the trailer, so that caught me off guard. So I'm honestly really excited to see the 2.8 trailer as well. Also, if I were to wager a guess, I'm going to assume Remiel is also going to be a Void Hunter character that we're going to pick up in the future. And I'm going to assume she's going to have an alternate costume too. Anyway, but yeah, we still need to pull 2 more copies of this thing. I mean, 1 more copy. Yeah, I'd still think, yeah, like I said, like, ever since Season 2 started, all the faction-based paying boo basically require you to have like 3 of them. And unfortunately for me, I still need 2 more to do before the end of Season 2. Like, I need 1 more of Biggest Fan and 2 more of Berkblick. Ugh. Hopefully I can get this done sooner than later. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll just get a Biggest Fan literally right now. That'd be great. Of course I'm never that lucky when I actually need Bang Boo. That being said, though, they also revealed there's a brand new Bang Boo that's going to be coming out next patch. It's going to be an event Bang Boo, but it's basically a little poltergeist Bang Boo. It's honestly so freaking cute. Anyway, that's all the polls that we can do this session. On to the main event. You can see why I entitled the stream Agents in Black, Wizen Bell, HDD Proxies. Old commissions, old friends, new commissions. Oh, hello. I just noticed who's in the background, and I just noticed the names at top. Rain, Venus, Orchidea, Shepherd, and Pulchra. I haven't heard Shepherd's name in forever. I don't think I've heard him since, like, midway into Season 1. I'm glad we get to see Venus again, though. I miss Venus. Same for Rain. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? We were talking about, like, the 2.8 live stream and how everyone's really excited for the Miyabi skin. And about to jump into the event. All these old friends we worked with before gathered in Fairy's commission list. After greeting them with a long time no see, let's get this new proxy work started. So, like, I think all this is just, like, some new commission work to tend to. Hey, Wise, what you got for me, bro? Belle, have you been keeping up with what's on internet lately? I've been following the drama. I've just been scrolling through random threads. Honestly, for real, I just cannot mentally process drama right now. Sure, we just wrapped things up and could use some rest, but that doesn't mean we should zone out with some junk. Even if you haven't been following it closely, you probably noticed that a lot of new commission posts have been popping up on internet lately. Note, over 80% of all new commissions are related to the Hollow Champion competition. Oh god, is it still dealing with the fact that Ramule decided to, like, drop prizes all throughout the Hollow? Are we going to have to go look for those or something? But the competition's already over! But the number of new commissions being posted each day is still quite large, so I've been thinking. Suddenly a text notification interrupts what Wise is about to say. Check the message first. What if it's something urgent? Shepherd. Oh my god, when did you get a freaking dedicated icon to yourself? Old friend, it's been so long since we last spoke. Did you really not miss me at all? You're a male character in a female-dominated game like Zenless. I don't think anyone's going to remember you existed. Given how hot that Hollow Champion competition's been lately, have you not thought about joining forces with me? I just love how you can just be extremely rude to Shepherd just because you are sick of this guy, like, wasting your time and, like, you're being so with you being so popular now, you don't really need an agent anymore to represent you for getting commissions. Whoa, easy there. Let's have a little chat first. Let me ask, have you guys been crazy busy lately? Business must be pretty good, right? We haven't even resumed work yet. Huh? Don't tell me you guys ditched all that sweet Denny's to be competitors. What do you think? I guess not. Honestly, you better seize this golden opportunity while you can. Missing the next opportunity for a big score could be a long time away. Honestly, if you look at how much money I have left, I probably should actually take up these commissions. I gotta burn all my money raising up Sissia. You show Wise the message from Shepherd. Setting aside all the meaningless trash talk he spouts, at least one thing he said is right. Right now is a good time to focus on handling commissions. That's exactly what I was getting at. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked Fairy to organize the commission info on internet earlier. Master, As second assistant mentioned, I have already filtered out the most suitable commissions from all public postings and private commissions sent to our Internaut account. You can review the commission list on the computer at any time. No time to waste, let's go check it out. Yeah, I usually have 3 million Denny's in the bank, and now I'm sitting at only 368. That's not a lot by this game standards. Alright, Fairy, what you got for me, girly pop? Rain! Girl! Ah, I'm so glad to see her again. Master, the commissions have been organized. Check out the commission details here. Go and grab your first commission. You know what, let's just ignore that the forecasters are in here listening to our business conversation with Rain. It's okay. God, I have never noticed how well Rain's pants hugs her. Yeah. Damn. Love your pants, girl.
Or we could just catch a live show. Long time no see, Faithin. I thought I was seeing things when you accepted the commission. The two of you have been staying low-key for a while now.
It's a long story. We've been busy with other things for a while and could only start taking commissions recently.
Let's also ignore the fact that my eyes are literally burning holes into my brain, but, you know, that's just the life of a main character.
Looks like I've come at the right time then. I'll have to save that story of yours for another day, though. For now, let's get down to business. Someone contacted me on Internaut before the Hollow Champion contest began. He wanted me to modify the ethereal card data to help him advance past the first round of the competition.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that just cheating? Hi, Bill. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some event stuff right now, mostly because, I need to catch up on the events before the next patch. Actually, when is the next patch? You know, I can check in a moment.
Wait, modify the data? But if a contestant tried to cheat in an event of this scale, wouldn't any abnormal data stick out like a sore thumb?
Exactly. That's why I refused the deal, since it wasn't worth the risk. But I did find another way to accomplish what he wanted. I found something called an ethereal decoy on Internaut. According to the seller, it's tailor-made specifically for participants in the Hollow Champion contest. The ethereal decoy can safely attract low-level ethereals in the Hollow, letting participants boost their points with minimal effort.
It's like the first week of May. It's something like that. I just can't remember if it's next week or the week after.
Judging from the name and its purpose, it doesn't sound safe at all.
Master, a search of the public domain using the keyword ethereal decoy returns no results.
After hearing Fairy's voice, you exchange a knowing glance with Wise. His expression immediately turns serious.
Rain, do you have that ethereal decoy with you right now?
That's exactly why I rushed over to find you. I don't have it. After giving the ethereal decoy to the contestant, he advanced as expected, hunting down large numbers of low-level ethereals. But I didn't expect the shady bastard could be so careless. After the first stage, he left the ethereal decoy in the Hollow.
Oh no! So does that mean if anyone finds it that you're going to be pegged as a suspect and they're going to arrest you? Nah! We gotta save all pink-haired girls! And that includes Ramil. Even if she did betray me.
By the time he realized it, the little thing that was only supposed to attract low-level ethereals was now surrounded by bigger, high-level ones that he couldn't handle. At least, those were his words when he came crying and begging for help.
So, you came to us because you need help retrieving that ethereal decoy from the Hollow.
Exactly. That device clearly has shady origins, so to make sure nothing goes wrong, I had to come to proxies I can trust.
We will always help our girlies.
That would be Wise and me. Don't worry, leave this to us.
I think you should try contacting the person who gave you this thing. If we can determine its origin, that would make things a lot easier.
Alright, that's just what I was thinking too.
And one more thing. We also need to confirm how many ethereal decoys there are. If other participants got their hands on any, then things could get even more complicated.
I don't think we need to worry about that. If more people were using this sort of thing in the competition, then we wouldn't be the ones cleaning up after this careless guy. But still, just to be safe, I'll be keeping a close eye on Internaut.
All right, then we'll leave you to it. In the meantime, Belle and I will get ready to head out.
I've sent you the location details. The Hollow is unpredictable, and you know that better than anyone. Just be careful.
Sounds like a really early season 1 type of commission. I'm surprised we actually got voice acting for this. Alright, I reached out to a few extra hands on my way over. They should be here soon. I'm gonna assume Victoria Housekeeping. Don't worry, they're very reliable partners. But their help, things will go way smoother. I can't help but feel that the mysterious helpers Rain mentioned are likely people wise and I already know. You barely have a moment to think when a familiar figure walks into the video store. Man, who would have guessed? Greetings, Master Proxies. Everyone's favorite Wolfman, who is everyone's, like quite literally everyone's favorite Wolfman amongst ladies and gay men. I knew it was you, Lycon. So you figured it out, huh? I've always kept in touch with Victoria Housekeeping, with so many factors involved this time. Lycon and his team are undoubtedly the best agents for the job. I mean, considering they saved your butt back during Chapter 3. Well, it was like Chapter 3 of Season 1. Good times. And that was back when TV mode was still in effect, too. Miss Rain already went over the details of the commission. The other members of Victoria Housekeeping have entered the Hollow in advance and will meet up with us there. You know, if there's one faction I would love to see more members of, it would be the Cutting Hairs, but Victoria Housekeeping would be a close second. Bellabog would be a close third. Master Proxy, once you're ready, we can move out at any time. I guess we could just rock Lycon and Ellen, but like, you know what? I could probably... I was about to say I could rock my actual Lycon and Ellen, but I guess we're just going to be rocking the trial versions of them. Fine.
Feels like it's been a long time since we last worked together, Lycon.
Corin and Rita are here too! That's
It's an honor
awesome!
to once again fight alongside you, Master Proxy.
Several ethereals detected ahead. Please prepare for combat.
Oh my god.
Stay idle.
They even have their idol poses! Man, if there's one thing I love about the factions, but also hate, I love how many different members there are, but man, it's so unfortunate you can't have like all of them fighting alongside you though. Oh, is there no way to actually check my squad? I thought there would be a way for us to actually look at our squad details, but I guess not. So that's why they only gave me Ellen, because they have Rita and Corin accompanying us. That's so cute. Okay, there we go. I think this is the way for us to actually check our characters. Hang on. I kind of, like, I'm just kind of curious what kind of stats that kind of character... Wow, they straight up do not tell me what kind of stats I'm working with. Okay, cool. I mean, they give me some detailed stats over here, but I was actually hoping to see what kind of, like, accessories and stuff we had got equipped on them.
Well, this hollow is meant for the contest. Most ethereals have already been defeated and converted into points by the participants.
Oh my god. It's so awesome that you can actually see everyone fighting together.
Something just doesn't feel right. Hasn't it been a little too easy?
Warning. Massive concentration of ethereal signals detected near the target location. High-risk entities present.
I wonder if we actually get the buffs from
This is a
Rena.
Proxy's intuition, huh?
Man, I also kind of wonder if we actually get access to the buff. You know what? I can actually test whether or not I get access to the buffed version, the special buffed up abilities that Ellen and Lycon got over the last few patches. Yep, we're playing with buffed Ellen. I assume that's probably the case for Lycon as well.
Polo must be here.
Don't worry. Victoria Housekeeping will take care of everything for you.
Stand still.
So this is the ethereal decoy. It's even smaller than I imagined. No wonder nobody noticed it. If this little thing, hang on, this is Ellen's voice. Let me try and rephrase myself. If this little thing is so dangerous, can't we just smash it? Ellen, the client's request is to dismantle it intact and bring it out of the hollow. Okay. Master Proxy, please keep an eye on the surroundings and monitor any changes in this device. I'll begin the dismantling now. Under Lycon's deft handling, the ethereal decoy is smoothly transferred into his hands. Why can I still sense that strange aura? What's wrong? Sorry. I just thought of something unrelated. I'll explain it to you later when I get back to the video store. Let's get out of the hollow first, just in case anything changes. Premia! Okay, I wasn't expecting you to see Premia during this. Speaking of random jump scare Shungus, I was thinking that Premia wasn't going to be relevant until 2.8. Oh, by the way, girl is looking very fine in 2.8. Can't wait for her. I can't wait for her and Cecilia to have a reconciliation. That's going to be so freaking cute. Master Proxy, given the number of ethereals we encountered in the hollow, I think we should contact Miss Rain and fill her in on the situation. Also, there's something I need to inform you of. Earlier in the hollow, I sensed a strange aura. At first, I thought it was caused by the unusual number of ethereals surrounding this ethereal decoy. Was this aura still even there after it's been dismantled? Exactly, but our operation wasn't affected, so it's likely that someone with other intentions was present. For now, let's just focus on handling the matter at hand. I love that Lycon apparently can sense, like, deadly intent from Premia or something like that. At least, like, he's like a friggin' Dragon Ball character sensing, wait, there's unusual energy levels around us! And no one else can sense it because, like, he's a wolf. Wolf just has heightened senses. Let me contact Rain first. Calling Rain. After just 2 short rings, a call is answered.
Looks like you've already taken care of it. As expected. Only Phaethon and Victoria Housekeeping could manage this kind of efficiency.
Yep, we've got the decoy. With Lycon and the others helping out, everything went really smoothly.
You flatter me, Master Proxy. Miss Rain, would you mind joining us at the video store? We will need to discuss how to deal with this ethereal decoy.
Hang on. I'm near 6th Street. I'll be there right away.
The call ends the moment Rain finishes speaking. Shortly after, Rain arrives at the video store.
Before we discuss how to deal with this thing, I have some bad news to share. The account that sold the ethereal decoy to me has already been deleted. My attempts to trace it through previous transaction records have all come up empty. No deletion records were found either.
So you mean the person who sold you the ethereal decoy has completely vanished from Internet?
Man, only Zenless would come up with some way to make it so hard to actually locate someone on the internet when, like, typically the internet is so hard to erase anything on. It feels like It honestly feels like anything can always be traced back in some fashion because there's always some leftover data to trace. But no, in Zenless Land, nah, we're working with 80s like tracking technology. One says something is lost, it's lost forever.
Yes, it's the first time I've encountered something like this. But it's Internet after all, so I guess it's not exactly surprising.
And then again, there's probably more tech-savvy people than I am. Oh, I'm definitely sure there are people more tech-savvy than I am.
Alright, that's all I have to say. Have you come across anything concerning on your end?
Rain, are you sure this thing is really used to attract only low-level ethereals? When we reached the location where it was set up, it was swarming with way more high-level ethereals than we expected.
And considering that this hollow was used as a hollow champions arena, the number of ethereals there should, in theory, have already been reduced to a minimum.
We'll also ignore the fact that Lycon refuses to open his mouth to speak during that, so we're just going to assume that he's communicating with us telepathically.
From this, we can infer that nearly all the high-level ethereals left in the hollow were drawn to its vicinity.
At least in that sense, the device actually lives up to its name.
Well, putting the danger aside for now, we can at least be certain that its original purpose was never to attract low-level ethereals.
I agree. If anything, the way that this thing attracts ethereals feels more like a side effect caused by a flaw in its design.
If things are really as we suspect, finding any leads based on the name Ethereal Decoy would be nearly impossible.
In that case, perhaps Victoria Housekeeping could help us access some information that's beyond our reach.
I understand your concerns, Master Proxy, but Victoria Housekeeping acts on behalf of the mayor to a certain extent. I personally wish to help you as much as I can, but because this concerns the current competition, our actions are likely to attract the attention of those with ill intentions, potentially putting you at additional risk.
So basically, we need to start using characters that aren't so high profile. Time to contact Nicole, unless her toe is still broken.
Master, analysis confirms that the ethereal decoy has no functional use outside the hollow. Storing it in the video store for temporary safekeeping presents a risk of less than 0.15%. You may consider this option safe.
I just realized, why is Fairy's eyeball slightly off-center? Like, normally she's more towards the middle, now she's slightly lowered.
It looks like finding any more leads for now will be difficult. Taking Lycon's concerns into account, it seems keeping the device here with us really is the best solution. Alright, then let's keep the ethereal decoy at the video store for now. We'll try to look for clues by examining its structure.
I'll continue my investigation as well. If we can find out its scientific name, many of our questions will be resolved.
Sounds good. We'll hope for the best.
Looking forward to our next collaboration, Master Proxy. And hopefully you'll still be relevant in Season 3. Hope we can work together again sometime. I'll skip the pleasantries. We'll probably be working together way more often than you do with Lycon's team. See you later, Faithin. The two exchange a few parting words before leaving the video store. The first commission after the competition. Can we call it a success? Let's see what the client's review says. Okay, before we do that though, let me double check something. Yep, looks like the next patch will be in 10 days. Cool. Master, the current commission is complete. You can view the client's evaluation of you here. Appreciate the assist. As always, your skills speak for themselves. It's interesting that we can still get reviews for illegal proxy work, but hey, what do I know, I guess. They'll fly by? No, that's the problem. It's too fast. I need more time to build up my currency. Oh, Arcadia! Proxy commission work day 2. Looks like there's something new in the video record crate outside the video store. Oh my god. It's actually really funny because that's like way back in the day during season 1. In order to actually get some commissions, you actually had to go into your crate and then you would get like a bunch of like, you would get a whole bunch of like commissions from the box over here by examining it because you get letters from a mysterious person. And that mysterious... and that mysterious person was Orchidea. A long missed bouquet has appeared in the record box. As with every previous occasion, the accompanying card carries greetings and well wishes from Dew Gardening. The difference this time is the card doesn't include an encrypted internet address. Still, there's no doubt that there's a commission letter sent by Orchidea. It seems that Orchidea's private commission is on the list Fairy compiled. Let's swing by Dew Gardening and ask her what this is about. I guess she's more comfortable with being able to just speak with us. Oh no! What's wrong with this poor little Big Boo baby?
Well, if it isn't Belle. Now that you're here, I suppose it's been quite some time since I've seen you last, huh?
You're right. If it weren't for the letter, I would have forgotten that you have other business to handle.
The flowers bloom as they will, and all I can do is wait. Now that spring is here, it's only fitting to invite you to come and enjoy them.
Guys, it is so weird that Zenless actually progresses in real time. I think in real time, Zenless has actually progressed 2 years like it's progressed in real life.
To be honest, if this little one hadn't stopped by at Dew Gardening, I'd have almost forgotten the manager of Random Play is capable of more than just running the shop.
Following Orchidea's gaze, you look down and finally notice a dejected Lucky Boo curled up by her feet.
Huh? This Bangbu looks pretty down. Orchidea, does your commission have something to do with it?
You're sharp, Manager Belle. Yep, this is our client. By industry standard, the two of you shouldn't have had any chance to meet. But the situation is special this time. After I agreed to help the little one, it simply wouldn't leave my store.
I get it. A special situation calls for special measures. So, what exactly is the commission this time?
You should know about the Hollow Champion contest that's been making waves lately. Its master is one of the contestants.
Oh?
Unfortunately, that person isn't a seasoned professional. They've only entered the Hollow a handful of times, let alone fought their way through a competition like this. Fragile flowers rarely survive harsh conditions. Even though the contest has ended, the little one's master still hasn't come home.
Oh no! It's been like... Oh god, it's been like... Oh no, it's been like 5 weeks. That person might be dead.
Does that mean the commission is to find its master?
Yes. The hollow used for the contest is small and relatively stable, so finding someone inside shouldn't be too difficult. But who would be willing to take on a commission from a Bangbu?
Hi Sagami, how's it going? We're speaking with Mother over here and she'd be all like, oh hey, please find this Bangbu's parents, will you? I'm like, yes mommy.
With nowhere else to turn, it ended up at the doors of Dew Gardening.
This little Bangbu was very lucky. It ended up meeting someone willing to help. Like you.
Manager, don't tease me like that.
Don't say it like that.
So that's the situation. During the contest, opportunities are everywhere. I know the reward for this commission pales in comparison to others, but...
No need to worry, Orchidea. We're friends after all. Rest assured, I'll take this commission.
It's honestly so cute that they're bringing back all the old NPCs that a lot of people really like so that we can like do more commission work with them again. Like, if there's one thing I really appreciate about Zenless, they do a pretty decent job of bringing back old characters.
By the way, I still don't know what this little Bangbu's name is.
It's called Jackpot. And it's truly a name that brings luck.
God, I can't think of the name Jackpot without thinking of Mary Jane's alternate identity. Okay, so, you know, okay, how many people here know Mary Jane from Spider-Man? I assume most of you know Mary Jane. So, like, for the longest time, Marvel had no idea what to do with her because it's like, oh, well, we don't want her dating Peter Parker anymore, so what do we do with her? It's like, okay, what if we turn her into a luck-based superhero called Jackpot? Because it's a joke on that first line that she said to Peter that one time when they first met and we're going to go on a date together. Let's face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot. Ha! Get it? Once the commission is accepted, Jackpot appears a bit more lively. Edna, thanks you for helping me. The Hollow's really dangerous. I'm so worried about my master. No worries, just wait for my good news. Yeah, I trust you. Could you let me know when the operation starts? That way I can get ready and see Master right away. Who do we want to throw in here?
What
I mean,
here this time?
normally I run Yi Xuan just for comfort purposes, but let's think about this here.
Asset confirmed.
You know what?
Preparing to move out.
Who's good at hollow extraction?
Officer 1 mission start.
Today's reading it.
You know, haven't pulled these characters out in forever.
Okay, so be it.
How about we pull out Yi Xuan and Qing Yi?
Is the concert
Do I kind of want to lean into the police officers?
Nothing to fear.
I could.
Hairs are here.
You sure you want me?
You know what? Screw it. We'll drag in Seth in here. Seth is completely worthless to me, but I'll bring him in anyway. I might as well bring in Officer Chewie while we're at it too. Zhu Yuan? Did I say... Yes, I meant Zhu Yuan.
Faint human biosignal detected. Calculating the optimal rescue route.
Looks like we arrived just in time.
That's not weird.
Did Jackpot's master deal with them?
The Ethereals lying on the ground have lost all signs of life. Looks like they were taken down just moments ago. There's no sign of a struggle anywhere nearby. It seems these Ethereals were cut down by swift, ruthless attacks, without even having any chance to fight back. If Jackpot's master really had that kind of skill, would he even end up trapped in the hollow? I mean, might also be a she. There are defeated Ethereals here too. Could it be that the competition staff came through and cleaned them up? Moreover, the distinctive attack marks left on these Ethereals, they feel like they come from a weapon you've seen before. Okay. Is it actually a character we're gonna know?
The enemies are closing in. Let's take them out first.
I seriously actually missed that. I'm kind of annoyed I did. Ow.
Backup here.
Time for a shift change, Seth.
Man, it's been a while since I actually used these characters. Hold still.
Hold again.
You're under arrest.
You're headed behind bars.
Great timing.
Orders received.
Oh, big boy, where the hell you come from?
Watch your surroundings.
Oh, great, you're pulled even more friends along. Well, it's okay. We are trained like PubSec officers. We should know what we're doing for the most part, right? I would love a stun anytime now. Well, you know, I can just use my ultimate to trigger that. That works too. You know, while I'm doing this fight, I'm kind of reminded of like how my, like it's actually kind of funny. I've had a few friends lately say that I only stream Zenless, and I thought about it a little bit lately, and I'm like, man, do I really only stream Zenless games nowadays, everybody? Like, don't get me wrong, I stream Zenless because I don't want to miss out on events and stuff like that. But like, man, when's the last time I did a normal playthrough on this stream? Finally, someone dealt with those monsters outside and came to save me. Thank you, Joyous. Thank you, Divine Proxy. You should be thanking Jackpot. It commissioned me to find you. Am I dreaming or have I really lost my mind? Why does it feel like this Bangbu is talking? Oh my god! So we actually entered here inside of EOS. Man, when's the last time we actually used EOS properly like this? Wait, Miss Bangbu, what did you just say? It was the Jackpot who commissioned you to find me? How much did he say spent on the commission? I clearly told him before the competition not to waste money looking for me. All the Denny's I worked so hard to earn has been spent just to find me. He didn't waste any money. You're in rough shape right now. This time. It's not like I'm trying to blame it or anything. Those Denny's were earned for its repairs in the first place, so I really didn't want them to be spent on me. I could have sworn someone strong enough to take down that giant ethereal passed through here, but let alone killing monsters, I didn't even see a single person. Actually, someone came through here earlier. You gave a detailed rundown of all those ethereal corpses you saw on the way here. Huh, guess some big shot passing through must have taken care of them while I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe my hearing's been weakened by ether corruption. Let's just get you out of here quick. Alright, I'll leave it to you to get me out of here quick. I wonder if it was Promia who was actually the one who was killing all those ethereals. Considering the previous commission, probably.
Ah, sir, you're the lady. You're the lady who accepted the commission to rescue my master. Thank you so much to you and Master Orchidea, Manager Orchidea, for your help.
Don't mention it. Just doing my job for the money. Thank you for helping me out of the hollow, but how much is the commission fee? As for that, you can check your account transaction records right now. Just a few minutes ago, Jackpot already settled the remaining balance for this commission. What? How's the money I just earned from the competition? Oh well, as long as the commission's settled, it's fine. Denny's can always be earned again, better than owing money. Didn't you say earlier these are for Jackpot's repairs? His logic core module has some issues, which is why it always marks me as missing not long after I leave. Getting it fully repaired will cost a lot. My aptitude for ether isn't bad, so I thought I'd try my luck in the Hollow Champion competition. Luckily, I made it past the first round, or I really wouldn't have been able to afford the commission fee this time. It's fine, I'll just add made it to round 2 of the Hollow Champion competition to my signature. I'll probably get some commissions eventually, right? Are you looking to take on a commission? After giving a brief introduction of Venus, you share her knock-knock. Yo, you know what? That's actually so cute. Venus is... We always knew Venus back in Season 1 as someone who had to tutorialize us on how to be a proxy, even though we were Faithin. It's cute. She doesn't even know we're Faithin, so she's like, oh, you're just a couple of newbie proxies. I'll help you out. I'm not dreaming, am I? Or have I been dreaming ever since I heard the Bangbu speak in the hollow? Not only did I survive, but I also got a legitimate way into the field that I couldn't have accessed. Now that's a real jackpot! Thank you again for your help. I'll definitely contact her once I'm recovered. I hope she doesn't mind me. No, Venus is kind. God, I love Venus so much. I really hope that we get to see her again. That's great. Why do I feel so dizzy? Go to a goddamn hospital. Never mind. I'll stop thinking about it and just go back to get some proper rest. Bro, go to the hospital. You know, I'm kind of surprised we still haven't gotten a hospital faction yet. We got so many different, city-related jobs, and yet we don't have any, hospital-related people yet. And that is not my excuse saying I want a nurse character. No, not at all. Jackpot's master looks a little frail, but Nothing serious. The commission went smoothly. Let's head home. After saying goodbye to Orchidea, you return to the video store. Let our future work together, carry the same good fortune and smooth sailing as today.
Sure.
Not at all. Thank you for 34 bits, sir dog. Belle, here are a few commission choices for today. Check if anything will appeal to you. Pick the commission that pays the most. Given the current market, every commission is offering a pretty generous fee, so it's actually hard to pick out one that really stands out. As you're stuck deciding with wise, your phone suddenly buzzes twice. Could this be the savior of your commission choice indecision? Proxy! This is urgent! Bernice? What is it, girl?
Kitty has something very important that needs your help, but she felt too shy to approach you herself, so she asked me to pass along the message. If you don't come, she'll probably sulk in some corner again. I'll explain everything when you get here. I'll keep her company until you get here.
Hang on, I'll be there soon.
We'll be waiting for you in Blazewood.
My girl Bernice, what do you need? Although Bernice was probably exaggerating a bit, it looks like we don't have to keep stressing over picking a commission.
You're right. Seems like Poker actually reached out.
Alright, then I'll have to trouble you, Belle, to check on the situation. Leave the video store and the other commissions to Fairy and me. You head out to Blazewood. Do you know how long it takes to drive out here, ladies?
Bernice, if you don't explain to the proxy that whatever cat scratch you wrote is all your idea, I swear I'll...
You... Kitty, you wouldn't ban me from touching your fluffy tail, would you? Please! I'll explain everything clearly to the proxy later.
Oh my god. So, like, Poker casually allows Bernice to stroke her while she... That sounds really bad out of context.
Are Polkra and Bernice talking about me? Let me listen in a bit longer.
Let us listen in on the lesbian behavior between these two further.
When did I ever let you touch my tail? And this whole thing was because of you insisting on getting involved in the first place.
Oh, come on. Helping friends is only natural. Searching for all kinds of stuff in the Hollow is dangerous, you know? How could just you and the proxy be enough?
Bringing you along would only make things more dangerous. Proxy, when did you get here?
I just got here. Bernice, Polkra, how have you been?
Life in the Outer Ring is the same as always. Let's skip the small talk and get down to business. Bernice should have mentioned it already. I've come across a lucrative job opportunity and could use a proxy's help. That's the gist of it.
That's the gist of it.
That's it? What kind of job opportunity exactly? If it needs a proxy's help, chances are it involves heading into a hollow, right?
To be precise, I need a proxy to help recover some lost items that got left behind in a hollow during the Hollow Champion contest.
Oh no, did like Lucy and Lighter leave some stuff back there or something?
The contest may look flashy, but plenty of so-called contestants are just half-baked amateurs who fall apart the moment things get dangerous.
Why do I feel like she's side-eyeing Lucy screaming in the background somewhere?
Our target is the valuable items they left behind in the hollow during the contest.
Proxy, don't let Kitty confuse you. Simply put, we're going into the hollow to scavenge.
You... Never mind. You're not wrong. It basically is scavenging.
If I was right, does that mean there's a reward?
Now you're really pushing your luck. How about you explain the text message to the proxy first?
DM? You mean the one where you asked Bernice to get me to help?
I didn't ask her to get you involved. Whatever she said has nothing to do with me.
So you just want to drag us in here to watch her being gay. Got it.
You were just too shy to contact the proxy yourself, weren't you?
Proxy. Ignore Bernice for now. Whatever's between me and her can wait. Let's stay on topic. You might be thinking that since the contest ended some time ago, anyone with that idea would have acted by now. But the hollows used in the contest arenas have been heavily altered by ether fluctuations. For ordinary hollow raiders or even a proxy using the usual carrots, just navigating them would be tough. With that in mind, I can guarantee that if you join us, the payoff will be well worth it.
With how thoroughly you've looked into this, Pulchra, I trust you. And like Bernice said, helping friends is only natural. We'll take this commission. We can move whenever you're ready.
Man, considering how Pulchra has such a huge hang-up about having friends, she's just going to be tsundere about it the entire time.
See, I told you, Kitty, you were worrying over nothing. I knew the proxy would say yes.
In any case, I'll leave everything that follows in your hands. Wait, you heard everything Bernice and I were talking about just now?
I mean, you're literally stroking your tail in front of me. How would I not notice? Do that in private, you two. Proxy, you don't actually believe what Bernice said in that message, do you? I know Bernice is just messing around. Good. Let's drop all that. Time is precious, so we'll set off when you're ready. I've got Piper and Lucy with us as well. You can never have too many people for a search. Okay, I guess we're going to be dragging in Piper and Bernice for this setup. It kind of makes sense. These two are the two big anomaly characters of the Sons of Caledon.
By the way, Pulchra, what do you plan to do with the stuff we find?
Return it to its rightful owner, or sell it off. There are plenty of ways to turn it into cash.
Don't worry, Proxy. Kitty's got a real head for business, you know?
Man, it's honestly so cool when you can actually have other faction members accompanying you during these. I hope they do more of this in Season 3 and beyond. That being said, though, I went in the completely wrong direction. Oof. Hi, boys! You want to be set on fire? Set it on fire! I'm going to make you spend all those pennies all away. Or I can, you know, I wonder if I should actually do a full cover of my countermeasures sometime. Spinning! You know, I'm starting to notice that it seems that they actually do give you like this, like the backups from Lucy and Pulchra, because I think my damage was actually higher than normal thanks to Lucy, and Pulchra was actually stunning the enemies rather quick for us. A heap of miscellaneous stuff, broken ethereal cards, an antique W engine, and a sparkstone made in the outer ring. Let's search somewhere else. I have no idea what those Hollow Raiders saw in this dump. This is all just side loot at best. Our actual target is deeper inside. Come on, kitty! Bernice has some more people to set on fire. A record from an unknown artist and a broken music player. Are these the contestants' belongings? What's the point of bringing a record to the competition? Based on the intel we have, the owner of the record is a diehard fan of this singer. It's easy to guess why he brought it into the competition. Something like, hope my idol will grant me strength. But the singer isn't very famous. Even if the record were entirely a limited edition, the actual value would be far below the listed price. He can only say, love really can create wealth. Man, I always forget that Pulchra actually has a good, like... what's the word for it? I know it begins with an A, where you judge how valuable an object is. I first heard the term in D&D, Appraise? Yeah, she has a really good appraisal eye. A portable storage unit. Judging by the label, it should contain unofficial carrot data. Proxy, can you check whether this carrot data is still usable? You run a quick comparison between this data and the real-time measurements, and the differences are well beyond the acceptable margin. Considering the stability of this holo, this was never really a reliable fake. Tell Poker the results. Brought it upon themselves.
Doesn't look like there's anything particularly valuable around here.
Don't rush, youngin'. The good stuff always comes at the end.
Man, I can't believe they actually brought in Piper's voice actress for like a single line. I hope that she has more lines in here outside of that. You know, now that I'm wondering about it, I wonder how much of the character actors have to be brought in to record lines ahead of time. I imagine that the Miyabi voice lines for her alternate costume has been like around for a while now.
Bernice, watch the heat. Don't singe our loot along with everything else.
Oh, you two are so energetic. Ready for a fiery beam! You got it. Buckle up. Don't dance with me. You kids are be happy with him.
Man, why aren't there any Lucy voice lines? She had voice lines earlier during like the main story. Oh, nice. We found the main target this time. Let me see. Wait, Bernice, this is a very delicate device. Be careful with it. If you break it, we won't even get 30% of what this haul's worth. What is this thing? I can't say for sure, but if my intel is correct, this is the most valuable thing we'll find today. There's definitely more than one item of this value lost in the holo, but stumbling around in there like a headless fly? Too many variables, too much risk. Not worth the hassle, and I don't think you're interested in that, are you, Proxy? Poker, you seem to know a lot about the competition, but you didn't join, did you? Huh? Why would I join? Sure, mercenaries are outlaws too, but I've got my own standards when it comes to risking my neck. You say that to Lucy and Lighter, who casually entered the competition for fun? Putting yourself in the spotlight at a competition like this, making yourself a target, that's like throwing your life on a rigged scale where the odds are stacked against you. That goes against my survival principles. So that's why you send Lucy and Lighter instead? Lighters can hold his own. Alright, we can chat later. This isn't the right moment for a conversation. Alright, kitty. You got what you wanted. Let's head back. See you in Blazewood. So where did Kitty run off to, ladies? We're back, Proxy! Where's Pulchra? Wasn't she still with us when we left the holo? She's tied up taking care of all that stuff. Mm-hmm. More or less her exact words were, you've got to offload these items immediately to get the highest return. Just trust Kitty with this. The Denny's you'll get will save you a few weeks of effort. Will it pay off my electric bill? It's getting pretty late. Wanna stick around for a drink? I got a new special mix. You'd be the first to try it. Am I gonna wake up drunk and like in my underwear the next day? I wouldn't mind so much if like Caesar was in bed with me. Anyway. Roxy, I advise you think carefully. Don't agree too quickly. It's fine. Little old me don't mind. If you're enjoying it, Proxy, go right ahead and drink more. Again, I'm probably going to wake up blackout drunk. Blackout hungover, even. That's right. Piper's going into town for a delivery tomorrow, so you can ride back with her then. Sure, Bernice. Let's enjoy it. No, I can't say out. No! We're going out partying with Bernice all night!
Alright, let's go, let's go! I'll have you experience a true masterpiece of the nitro fuel world.
Bernice drags you over to the bar. The special nitro fuel tastes amazing, and after a few cups, you start feeling drowsy. By the time you come to your senses, you're already in the steel tusk passenger seat. Why am I suddenly reminded of when I passed out for my surgery? Like, it's actually amazing how fast anesthesia actually works on you. Like, I remember lying down onto the surgical area and then, like, I was just, like, casually resting for a moment and I was just, like, blackout. I just blacked out immediately. After Piper drops you back at the video store, you take a short rest on the sofa in the workroom and quickly regain your energy. This shop made me a pretty decent chunk of change. Anyway, if there's another deal like this, I'll be in touch, Proxy. It's actually kind of interesting. They actually used the NPC artwork for Pulcher instead of her agent artwork. You can tell because she's not wearing her mask on the avatar there.
Well, now that we've wrapped up most of the commissions we recently took on, how does it feel to be back to Proxy life?
Very good. And these past few days, everything just feels the way it's supposed to be.
Just like good old Season 1 days, just helping out folks and getting paid.
After everything that's happened, I've lost count how many emergencies forced you to enter the Hollow in person. Now that commissions can finally be handled normally, it almost feels like a rare luxury.
Just as you're about to start reminiscing with Wise, the door of the video store is pushed open from outside.
Faith in my old friends. Business must have been going pretty well for you lately, huh?
God, every time I see you, all I can see is Joker. Except if it was even more of a pasty white guy.
Shepard, based on what you said before, isn't this the perfect time for seasoned intel brokers to be raking it in? I'm surprised you had time to come by.
If you're asking about business at the video store, then yeah, it's been pretty good. And it'd be even better if you signed up for a membership.
Funny as always. I can sign up for a membership anytime, but the kind of job I've got right here, this doesn't come around every day.
Yeah, but at least with a membership, it will be renewed. And frankly, I have like 40 plus agents helping promote my store. Freaking subscribe already, jerk!
I personally picked this commission and saved it just for you. Don't you think I deserve a little applause?
You picked the perfect time to show up. Why isn't I happen to be free today? Don't tell me you've been keeping a close eye on our every move.
Oh, come on now. If anything, it just proves that even after all this time, we still work perfectly together.
Something feels the way it should be. Something tells me it's going to come crashing down come Season 3. I wouldn't be surprised if 2.8 decides to crash down on us before Season 3 drops either, Dirt Dog. Judging by the story trailer that I saw.
Or could it be you've made so much lately that my commissions are nothing to you now?
Enough chit-chat. Whether we take the job depends on how much good faith you're prepared to show.
Of course, I'm coming to you with a serious offer. Speaking of which, this commission is pretty much right up your alley. Lately, an area of the Hollow that used to be fairly stable has undergone drastic ether fluctuations for unknown reasons. Rare ether turbulence and fissures have surged, and the usual carrots no longer work at all. Several of my regular clients ran into serious trouble there over the past few days. None of them could do anything about it, so one after another they came to me for help. If a brave proxy could step forward and recalculate the Hollow data for them...
Calculating Hollow data is indeed what we're good at. But the regular clients you mentioned, they're offering terms worthy of a seasoned broker, I assume. After all, a brand new set of Hollow data from an area with ether turbulence isn't something you can get your hands on with just a few measly pennies.
You two. When have I ever been stingy about payment? Besides, this data is far more valuable to my clients than you might think. And their offer is very convincing.
All right, then. We'll take the commission.
Just as expected of my most capable partners. I'll be waiting for your good news then.
After that, Shep returns and leaves the video store. Once we get back to the workshop, let's get ready and get to work. Master, I've organized your schedule on the terminal. Press 1 to start an accepted commission. Press 2 to review Fairy's carefully prepared commission list, or simply praise Fairy directly if you wish. 1, let's start the commission. Alright, who have we not used in a while? You know what? Since we're going old school with this,
Is something the menu case?
let's pull out the old G team. Oh god, Billy's only level 30. You know, considering how we're going to be having a Billy, we're going to have a S-rank Billy fairly soon. Don't worry, I don't need this level 30 Billy anymore. We're going to have a level 60 Billy very, very soon. Don't worry about it, everyone. He's going to be a common rider and
Let
everything.
me finish my cup of hot water.
Okay, you know what? If we're going to do this...
I have 2 guns. Come on.
Need. Wanna stand it. Soldier order. Number 0, Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
We'll use the OG... We'll use the, we'll use the Soldier Zero Ambi version.
You want Asset Officer.
And... yeah, we'll drag... Okay, what if I dragged in my level 1 Nekomata? That'll be the worst idea ever. No, we're going to bring in Nicole.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Nicole, look after your babies for us, will you? Thank you.
The ether concentration in this area is way off.
Calculation initiated. Retrieving hollow information.
Besides, with Soldier Zero Ambi here, we can make quick work of these guys. My Soldier Zero Ambi is like basically fully built. Unfortunately for me, there seems to be like lightning strikes everywhere. So that's going to be a little annoying. Oh my god, Nicole's taking so long to build up her charge. There it is.
Nicole, don't push yourself.
I do like how you can still pair up Nicole with Ambi, even though it doesn't make the best sense in this setup.
I'm here.
The ether turbulence is growing stronger. Stay safe.
Man, they even showcased Billy's transformation into his S-rank form for the trailer, and it looks so freaking badass. It actually looks like a Kamen Rider transformation. Oh god, this is actually a really dangerous one for me to fight with Ambi.
Right on cue. Off balance. Now you can.
I thought I dodged that!
Time to spike back.
Man, I feel so nostalgic using this old team again. Like, technically it's not a fully old team because we're using, like, S-Ambi, but still. Haven't used this team since, like, the very beginnings of Season 1.
Down strategy. Final break. Now you can.
Come on, Billy, finish them off for me! Oh. Billy doesn't do nearly as much damage as I'd like. Yeah, he does like no damage. Okay, there we go. We just had to stun him and get a debuff using Nicole. Data received. No need for double checking. I've never doubted your abilities. The commission payments already been wired. I assure you that's an amount you'll be happy with. Look forward to working together again. Shepard, you are very scummy, but thanks for the money, I guess. Belle, while you were checking the transaction records, Fairy detected an abnormal signal in EOS's backup data. Could this be another surprise? It's a human biosignal. I've already confirmed it with the agent for this commission. There appears to be an unidentified person in the ether turbulence zone. Based on the agent's vague descriptions, the signal appears to be coming from a tall, purple-haired woman dressed in black. Acheron from Honkai Star Rail? That description isn't vague at all. And the more I hear it, the more it sounds like... that dangerous Krampus judge. Ah, gender-flipped Makoto Yuki. I'm sorry, is he? Yeah, Makoto from Persona 3. Let's hope whatever she's up to has nothing to do with our recent commissions. The commission ended in a messy rush and undercurrents are still stirring everywhere. We can't control what others do, but we should at least make sure we stay safe. Even if that weren't the case, as a proxy, it's best to keep a low profile. Exactly. Let's not dwell on it for now. Belle, since we finished today's commissions, let's get some rest. I've said my piece. I'll just wish you both great business and rave reviews on every job you take. You know, considering how we've only been streaming for an hour, I theoretically could do a Sissia thing. Yeah, I think we'll do Sissia this time as well. Why not? We'll do Sissia's trust events. Belle, I just looked over the commission list and we've only got a few pending commissions left. Faye and I will handle the simple Internaut commissions. You just focus on the last private commission that was assigned to us. You're already familiar with the middleman for this commission. It's Venus. The commission itself is simple, just locating an experimental device that's still under testing. By the way, there's been way too many people losing things lately. No problem. It's been a while since we last got a commission from Venus. Yeah, partly because we've been busy with other things, but also, to Venus, we're not exactly rookie proxies anymore. Anyway, Venus is waiting for you at the usual spot. Belle, once you're ready, head over and meet up with her. The usual spot Wise mentioned should be the coffee shop. Let's head over and meet Venus now. Venus! Missed you! Still, you know, it's so funny to me that Venus had such an unoriginal design before, but once they realized how popular Venus was with the player base, we're like, okay, we gotta give her a more unique design. How am I supposed to tell her? What's troubling you, Venus? Huh? Oh, it's you. It's fine. It's just that commission I was planning to send you. The client canceled the commission. I'm really sorry for making you come all this way for nothing. Whatever. We walk like 1 block. Why was it canceled? This commission was originally to retrieve a device, and the reward was quite generous. I knew you were really good at these kinds of search jobs, so I sent it to you right away. But just a little before you arrived, the client said, the item's already been found by someone else, so there's no need to waste any more time. And that's how the commission got canceled. Sounds like the item this client's looking for. He's not the only one looking for it. Yeah, I think so too. Ever since I started in this line of work, I've rarely seen a commission get canceled. I really have no idea what's actually happened. How about we take this chance to go for a walk? If you're not busy with anything else, I will happily go on a date with you, Venus. Every time I came to 6th Street, I was on business and left in a hurry after work was done. I've never found the right time to wander around. No problem. I'll be your guide. Where do you want to go first? Let me think. How about we go check out the newsstand nearby first? I'm gonna grab a newspaper. And we can go pet Hal. Hal's a good boy. And just like that, the cult commission, canceled as it was, is about to turn into a warm half-day stroll on 6th Street. You arrive at the newsstand together with Venus. This is the best possible thing that we can do during this event. Going on dates with NPCs? Hell yeah.
Every time I stand in front of the newsstand, I can't help but want to buy a scratch card, even though my luck's never been great.
I buy one literally every day, girl. Don't stop yourself.
Well, I'm not sure if I should say this, but my luck isn't all that great either.
Maybe the two of us together will turn our bad luck into good luck. Let's grab a scratch card and see what happens.
I mean, 2 negatives ends up being a positive, right? Venus nervously scratches off the silver layer on the card. Wow, it's golden! It's also a rare grand prize! There's little poops on it, too!
It's the ultra rare grand prize! Looks like your luck is pretty good after all.
This is our shared good luck. I buy a scratch card every time I come to the newsstand, and this is the first time I've ever seen the grand prize.
Come to think of it, are you a regular at the newsstand, Venus? I don't think I've ever run into you here before.
I usually buy newspapers from Grandma Eve at Lumina Square, so I don't come to the newsstand on 6th Street very often. For intel brokers like us, and proxies too, keeping up with current events is essential. If you want to become a great proxy, make sure you remember this.
I get that keeping up with the news is important, but what does that have to do with becoming a great proxy?
See, that's where you're missing the bigger picture. TOPS, HIA, and even HSO all have some very capable agents. These are hidden connections we normally wouldn't have access to. Before getting to know people like that, we can use the news to keep track of what they're up to. That way, when an opportunity to meet them comes up, we'll be ready to seize it.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. All right, I'll remember that.
Remember, everybody, information is power.
You've got a lot of potential as a proxy, but as your guide, I can't help sharing a few tips now and then. So don't get annoyed at my unsolicited advice, okay?
Man, I relate to that so hard. Every time, like, everyone is busy doing some stuff, I just randomly throw out, like, advice without them asking for it. Sometimes it annoys them, sometimes they appreciate it. Both times I feel embarrassed.
Let me see. Is there anything noteworthy in today's news?
Muttering to herself, Venus studies the newspaper carefully. You wonder if she spots some big news. Her expression starts to turn serious.
You haven't had any TOPS-related commissions lately, have you?
Why do you ask? Is something wrong with TOPS?
You know, aside from the usual 1% issues with society.
Take a look at this. TOPS plagued by internal mismanagement. Confidential projects leaked. Internal investigations are underway. Though TOPS-related commissions tend to pay very well, it's better to be cautious with their requests lately. Otherwise, I'd really worry about you.
Aww.
Those are all just baseless rumors.
Random Dylan out of freaking nowhere. You talk about TOPS and Dylan's like, oh, is someone talking smack about our organization?
Dylan? What are you doing on 6th Street?
We're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. What are you doing down here?
Hello, Proxy. Just think of me as taking a little stroll on 6th Street while I'm off the clock.
After greeting you with a cheerful smile, Dylan gives Venus a meaningful look.
Miss, the news you're reading? The reporter comes from a notorious, unscrupulous media outlet. All this nonsense is just clickbait.
You're lucky you're considered an agent, otherwise I wouldn't take you at face value.
And this is?
This is my friend. She's just passing through 6th Street and stopped by to say hello.
Oh, hello. You mean this is fake news?
It's not necessarily completely fake news, but it definitely exaggerates the facts. But I do agree with your point. It's better not to get involved in Tops's mess. One wrong move, and you might see things and people you're not supposed to.
Is Dylan hinting at something?
I have a feeling there's more to what Dylan said. Was she trying to hint at something?
Is she vaguely threatening us?
What are you thinking, Proxy? If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way. See you next time.
After a brief farewell to Dylan, you watch her disappear around the corner of the street. This woman scares me. And she's tiny.
My friend has a strong personality.
Venus, never get caught up with Tops. They're full of crazy people who definitely just weirdly decide to strip off their clothes sometimes. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to spend money on that woman.
Anyway, she just said it's best not to get involved with Tops, so you really need to be careful.
All right, I promise. I definitely won't do anything that will make you worry.
And that is the biggest goddamn lie we ever told someone. Hey, Maggie Lou, how you doing? We're currently finishing up this event. I will say this, while I was like listening to the dialogue, something I realized, I was planning on going to do Sissia's trust events tonight, but I realized, I can't. I forgot to do a invite with event for her in a previous day. We would not be able to actually max out Sissia if I don't do that invite event. So, I think we're going to have to save Sissia for next time, unfortunately. This is going to be a very short stream this time around. And I'm sorry for the short stream as well, Maggie Lou.
That's good. Looks like there are people coming this way. Let's go somewhere else.
I heard there's this place on 6th Street with lots of graffiti, right? Oh, right! It's in a hidden corner. Wanna go check it out? I have a feeling a place like that would have some unique 6th Street charm. Walking and talking all the way with Venus, you head towards this street corner. From a distance, you hear a noisy crowd up ahead. It looks like the graffiti corner already has other visitors. You know, we're kind of stuck in a dark alley somewhere. Maybe I should take you to 404 instead. Hey, who are you guys? What are you doing here? Hey, why are you shouting at passerbys like that? My apologies. My colleague has run into some trouble and is a bit on edge right now. Please forgive his behavior. Run! Luther's already taken by those judges. If we don't get out of here, we'll be next. Judges? Wait, the Luther you just mentioned, do you mean Mr. Luther Volkovich? Ma'am, how do you know Luther? Or rather, where did you hear that name? Someone you know, Venus? No, I wouldn't say I know him. Actually, he's the client who canceled his commission. What? You're the middleman Luther sent for? Where is it? Where's this thing he wanted? Huh? Didn't he cancel the commission? The last time he contacted me, he said the item had already been found by someone else. Can you calm down for a second? Ma'am, I sincerely apologize for Luther's behalf for the canceled commission and the trouble it caused you. We're Luther's colleagues. He made some mistakes during his work, so he issued a commission to retrieve the lost item and later canceled it due to unforeseen circumstances. Now that the commission's been canceled, there's no need for you to worry about our matters. You're probably here for something else, right? We won't keep you any longer. The only calm man grabbed the other two and quickly departed from the corner. That's weird. Oh my god, look at her posed up against the wall like that. So freaking cute. Sure enough, my luck's awful. We're just taking a simple walk and yeah, we run into these unexpected things. It's not your fault. Don't worry, I'm not going to spiral into self-blame so easily. I'm a bit concerned about what they just said. Even though the client and I only met briefly, with something like this happening, it's hard not to worry about his safety. That's human nature. And also, Venus, you're a very gentle person. She's so nice. Why are you suddenly saying things so embarrassing? No, you can't say things like that to me. Oh, I just remembered something. A few days ago, a newbie came looking for me, saying he wanted to become a qualified proxy. He said you were the one who sent him my way. Yeah, it was me. It was someone else with the same use. Nah, it was me. Almost slipped my mind. Anyway, thanks for sending the newbie my way. I'll do everything I can to help him out. Let's call it a day. The number of commissions lately have been several times what we used to get. You've probably been working nonstop for days, so why not use this time to rest? Balance is key, you know. Venus is such a sweetheart big sister character. I love her. You're still doing the commissions? No, we're still doing commissions. We actually ran into Dylan earlier. She vaguely threatened us. It was interesting. Also, unfortunately, I realized that I forgot to do a trust thing with Sissia in a prior day. So we actually wouldn't be able to max out Sissia tonight. So, tonight's gonna be a bit of a short stream, unfortunately. Make sure you get some rest, too. All right, let's head back then. I'll make sure to have even better commission ready for you next time. After saying goodbye to Venus, you return to Video Store. How did your commissions go, bro?
Belle, why are you back so soon? Did something go wrong with the commission?
The client canceled the commission at the last minute due to personal reasons. Venus and I also came across a few things today that raised some concerns.
You tell Wise in detail everything that happened today while you were with Venus.
Fairy, can you find anything based on what Belle just said?
Searching now. Deep search completed as requested by Second Assistant.
The freaking snark on Second Assistant.
For your review, Master.
Let me see. A tech company and a patent they're about to file for something called Ether Collector?
Comparison complete. The structure design shown in the blueprint shares a 91% match with the ethereal decoy in your possession and can be classified as the same item.
I didn't expect to find a lead about the ethereal decoy in a place like this.
So that means these ether collectors, still under development, were deliberately funneled into Internaut and sold to contestants in the Hollow Champion contest? Was Venus's commission cancelled because the item the client was looking for is in our possession?
According to publicly available TOPS records, the company has entered liquidation proceedings, and all mid to senior level researchers, including Luther Vukovic, are currently under investigation. The specific reasons have not been disclosed.
So that rumor in the newspaper might actually have some truth to it after all. And Dylan showing up on 6th Street was probably no coincidence either.
Yeah, I was about to say! Dylan probably came by to try to grab back the item that we found in the, Hollow. I'm guessing Premia probably reported it to her.
One way or another, these past few commissions have all been tied to the Hollow Champion contest and TOPS. Not to mention, the agents who entered the Hollow ran into that weirdo again.
No worries, Liminality. Feel free to lurk. That being said, though, the stream's about to end fairly soon. I think we're almost done with the event.
We'd better be careful with anything closely tied to TOPS.
Now that the commissions are all finished, we shouldn't draw attention to ourselves over something unnecessary. After all, Faithin is an independent proxy. Let's just leave it at that. I'll pass the information about the ethereal decoy to Rain later. How she handles it is up to her.
I just wanted to get back to that simple, fulfilling life of a proxy, and yet we almost got pulled into another mess. Doesn't New Eridu have any ordinary commissions left for an average proxy to just enjoy life?
I love how Wise is just so sick of conspiracy theories. He just wants to chill out, vibe out, do his job, and watch TV and play video games. So real, Wise.
Wise, careful what you say. What we've been doing these past few days isn't exactly the kind of video store business we can talk about out loud.
Let's also probably not tell, like, the mayor what we've been up to. Even though there were quite a few unexpected twists today, everything we went through together really meant a lot to me. Aww. Well, I've maxed out the battle pass by doing that. Awesome. Wise. Your little sister desires head pats. Fine, no head pats. It's okay, 8. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry, you're 6. Man, I always get the Bang Boo and the shops mixed up. This is 18. This is 6. And good old Eos is number 1, baby. All right, well, that filled out another commission. We'll worry about this and Sissia next time, I think. So I'm sorry, Sissia. I really want to fill you out. Okay, that sounds even worse out of context. I really want to get her trust filled out, but yeah, I don't think that's actually something we can do right now, unfortunately. We're going to have to worry about some other time. That being said, though, we do get one more 10 pull here. And lo and behold, of course, we do not get a freaking S rank, because why would we? You are indeed a baddie. But not the baddie I'm looking for. You know, one of these days, I probably should actually get another Burke Blick. Alright. Let me think. Is there anything I can do before the end here? I mean, I know there's the photo adventure that we can do next time. Ugh. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that we can do right now, unfortunately. Like, the most I can do is like, hey guys, look, I'm top 2% in the entire world. This is what happens when you get all of the characters and their W engines. And I'm also top 3% in Shiyu defense. Woo! Showing off my skills. Oh, it looks like Itari's out in the middle of 6th Street here. Let's go take a quick pic of her while we're waiting, while I end the stream. All right, well, unfortunately, a bit of a short stream this time around. Sorry about that, everyone. I wasn't planning on the stream to be so short tonight. I was actually planning on going for 3 hours with Sissia, but unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get her trust raised up, so that's a big oopsie on my part. I'll be sure to do that next time, though, which probably will be Sunday. I'm gonna say this Sunday. Actually, hang on. Let me look at the schedule of this. Okay, so it's going to, on Saturday, 7 hours, and one day in 7 hours, so that'd be like... Yeah, so like in 7 hours, I'll be like Saturday and 6 a.m. plus another day. Yeah, we can do this on Sunday. Yeah, we'll do it on Sunday night. Because, like, I kind of want to get that knocked out of the way, so that way we can just, like, head directly into the next patch. I don't think there's any more events that's left to do. We can actually check the calendar for that. But I already filled out the survey, thank you! Yeah, looks like the only event left is the the puzzle swap event. Yeah, so I think Sunday will be my last Zenless stream until the next patch. Alright, well. It was a fun stream regardless. Well, I appreciate you guys dropping by. Like I said, it means the absolute world to me. And appreciate y'all watching these silly short streams of mine. I feel embarrassed. I completely forgot about Sissia. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, next stream will be on Sunday. We'll be hopefully knocking out like the last event and Sissia. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube, where I post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently doing a superhero movie marathon, and we're watching Logan on Monday. If you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. All right, that's going to be it for now. If you guys have any raid messages in mind, let me know. Gonna find ourselves a raid target. Hmm. Okay, I haven't raid Maniacal in forever, but I don't want to raid into Great Ace Attorneys. We're not going to do that. Player is currently doing the Pokemon Showdown tournament season finale. I don't think we're going to raid into that. I am torn between two different people right now. You know what? I haven't raided this person in a while. We'll go for Cole. Commissions on commissions. You know what? I have a better idea because of a comment I was saying earlier. And then they took off all their clothes. I'm an idiot. We're going to be raiding Cole. Cole is currently doing Pragmata. If you guys want to avoid spoilers, feel free. I just want to throw him in his direction because I don't really have many good options at the moment. Until next time, everybody. Y'all, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, love always, which means be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and just share all the good love. And be loved. Good night, everybody.